Today on Daily Rant, we delve into the police service where they've come out to say anyone who insults the leadership would be arrested. And also, we are barely 15 days away from the general elections. How prepared is the police service to ensure that maximum security or protection we are all craving for? This is Daily Rant. Let's keep talking. One way
or the other, I blame you and so but for me, before say in a way now say yetimi show some appreciation I be show no a true respect.
Now, don't you see the way as a way of infringing on freedom of speech?
But
yes,
I yes, who are there but trust me, say ye jayo be also on kind of pair in some maybe so krumano enya sem papa
omo ye nipa to say and mistake no don't my but respect they will say to me the mom because what dano no so na o nipa to say because
say na ejuma wada na say na ejuma
na ejuma but e was say to me bo omo nduntu mi nganje so we hu kronfo wo fienti police na be hu wona obefra police na police aba na obeboa o nti no ye na ye omo once ye betuma aka nsem bi but anye nsem bi na betuma aka edu leisure time no police nsi gina ha no ma sa stubbornness na those days we no e was so jai
wa park me barrier eno si mi si from no search car na me say mate me see from or search car or the way or search car no me mente ase na me say boss e di enti na or search car no say o so o ye na dwuma na me say boss me sell pa say e weed e na oped dia and you forget na me say great cry me no be that so quickly o ten e be hwe manim na me say I don't know be say I didn't na me be say na me say me train win na or be bisa but then you be our locks in ha sometimes there are more attitude towards civilians and say the public and sometimes you mean police ni pani be ha ya dwumo di wa ha no eye bufu me dakro me say me video no na me dey to YouTube me be so be permission me dey to YouTube me nim station or obegina ha o che trotro na no what o che trotro na na or the trotro na kusi odo rice na wanante afa circle chiro no wasan begina ya de otimi chi trotro be ete minnim adwumo no ye wa na say dem ahun so gino overhead na say
le wo hwe elections akaka na yakoto aba gide na wo mu na etesen say on be make sure say benya peace na ye nyina ye pe no
okonfo bo ne o so otena kroma ma ekro na abo ne de ekro ne bo a onkan hu say wotemu bi and say police you know be hwe say kro ne mo a ye nyina ye Ghana for Nia Mr. Pan say they should be neutral to all the political parties. And yes, party A ekokan we no dey achi no party B dey ekokan ye jai no said ya edinamon from memoya yesre omoma ye say the police is your friend na your moka no omoma ye hu
edu sa time na say police gina ho no mo a nkofo baby kakra bi na mo behave but police for no mo take control baby a enye say wo mo ko ana kwadu baby mo yo mo adwuma because police no bia wo ne side do bia some koto aba nti oba enya abatu asem no be wo ye bibi wo ye rough o mechew because o ma ba out abeka ana we no so peace nti nkofo yi ehu ni from mu time no so a ya to abo bia pen bia for wo be win life goes on. That's all.
They have the mandate to do that and that will bring sanity, but for once the police, because of sometimes the way they go about things, you know, they don't even exercise their powers. And as Ghanaians, unlike in other jurisdictions like Liberia, like Ivory Coast and Togo, the French colonies, you know, they respect their police so much that you don't dare touch them. But Hanoi and democracy, you know, it's we are overstepping bound. Attacking police as an institution. But then the police must shake the system. No bia say they really have the mandate. Say some put it in right.
Na maybe say then no me ye kase chiom. Police no oye den. Se me wona police aya de papa na abaso na mebo. Police aya de bi na enya me criticize the police no. Wo hu esan say ye wo police phobia. Genuinely no ye na adwuma say police ni. Ene ye wo ebinim nso a omo de omo ho abo. Ye a ye wo society ni mu no. E no aso mo ne ye ade baako. Police bi wo ho a ne oye no enya respectful. Inti no ema respect no no esese onya as a policeman no onya say police ni ba kwotena sebi wa petashi ba ase. Oho minim say ye no mo nsa nkwasasem wo ho. Obi be ka say tia police. Wa bo civilian abo. Inti wan dey control nyonko.
Omo ye entity bi a they bring out the best in them to protect us. But if you go deep into the law, I don't know much about the police law, but in military law, for instance, untimi enche uniform enkotna ba, untimi enkura weapon enfantina moto so. Now you see these police people say ebia oti okada echi ekura etuo miken wanomonsa. And to such a person no or kotu se bibi fi kura, how is he going to take care of situations? Now wakotna ba or nomonsa okura etuo. There was an incident ewo Kumasi. I traveled there and there was a policeman in a bar or nomonsa. And I have a military background myself. I was trained in the Ghana Armed Forces. So metehwa ana obine ne kasai na ohwa no crocky ni tuo. So I had to take the gun away from the man and meji tuo ni free and he was now looking at me. Then I was seeing me magazine no. I took off the magazine because I know how to handle the gun. I took off the magazine. Then I was holding it. So I told him say hey. So he realized like there was something about me. Then he came down. Then I gave everything back to him. So such nipa se otinipe mwa. Na yes yeah, among for bedi na tem. They are just like secondary students. Your papa for your bonny or bionumwi or any kind of human being. But to give their respect to them, you have to give it to them. Nipana ya in person, say kojo na anya dia. Take him on. Just look straight, nidi or more number attached to it. Take the name and the number. Go to any nearest police station. Report the fellow. They will handle it there.
For the door send or more dini number. Me share police for bebre. I said they be so much sort akato mu dinu su. Either say ne name tag no wadane no. Unu ma dwune woni timunta wadane no. Ntu be wan so gina wan hwe nanimu ye. Na wan hu nani kohia kola. Amfa identify sa policeman na. Obeye ne obeye bia. Me support say ye police. They gina be ye police ni. Sabi ye ntumi nkase well say Ghana police me ye asofo. Nti I say ye mbu obia. But almost
said this is more like infringement on freedom of speech. Who is saying?
Yes, sir. Me to me who is me bow. Onipe bia ya bone internet see your bibi ya insult and ya criticism. Obi ye bibi o criticize ade no enya insult. Inti se police aya ade na se meka se o e bia police aye bibi say na se ofa ne say e bia makasa wanim nti ye to me chemia. Eno so na eye hu. Inti na se bibi ko so ntumi nka. Wa hu no police ni bia ye bibi wo baby na say untumi nka o enti no mo de ba no mo nkyerechire mu eye ne sen say meti hwe a meka police asem bia mehu bibi wo police ni ba ko mienu te say na me so mehu bi o chapatashi ba asi eno so ye o ma ye hu
o se udi na temwa wan ka say o criticize na.
I think they are open for constructive criticisms.
Well, and looking at the thing here no. Now o say it's abuse of what? Freedom of speech. Now you are all freedom to talk. But your freedom ends at where you insult me. All freedom to bekasa. And don't say the matem. Because I have my freedom, so I can also say anything.
Now you didn't make can. Is it wrong?
Say me yeah, there now can. Just go to the point. Say now why you say now why. But don't jump the bar. All because of this there are something.
Huna bi pa na. Me say where huna. Debi. Oga say freedom no and do baby na esi wo baby no. Then pa no mo chechebe na ye nte ase. Eno mo ma ye hu insult no.
Wama mi hu ne menka kura. Say police ni ejina abonte mi bo e wonyema bi wo ho a even within the law na amun wo a govern or no police no. Ono a law a govern or no police no kura no. Enyema bi wo ho a e kire no se ma ne nye. But ohun ase ebia you don't know the law. How many Ghanaians really know this constitution? So if you don't know it, then he sees you to be a layman in your own country. He uses that.
Yet they say freedom of speech is enshrined as human beings say express your feelings. Nobody can curtail that. But then in doing that, and say we are careful, say you are also not infringing on another person's right. When we are able to define this, because the truth of the matter is say castigate against somebody, probably emotions be any agenda be now there. That doesn't mean say at that moment I woke. That is where the problem is about freedom of speech. Supposing you have the freedom to say anything and you are lying through because you are expert in lying, and you are doing this at the moment you are selling me to the world. Before I have a rebatter saying solve our problem, the thing is gone.
We are barely, let's say, 15 days to the elections. Young police, are they really prepared to, let's say, give us that maximum peace that we want in this election?
We are incident BC, I think say Nungo baby. Na me tie news. Na it say the papers, ballot papers, I think so. E dey call ho. Na other parties no pese omo hwe. Em say omo right say so omo bie so. No mu hu say ade de ba e dudu say na e bi ayera e bi nyoma hu. But na police no empene. Wo say this time police for no kwase ye kire nipa kra about elections. Say adwuma ye kire polling agents. E say police for no kwa de omo ka ho. Police ni say me ma hu bie so. We also say I am right say me be so na ekwaya ntokwa police ni political parties ni ntem wehu enti no me dem me feel say as say omo so omo hu niam ekoso
meaning say Saturday or Friday oko Independence Square you saw the way they demonstrated. The Ghana Armed Forces were there with the Amowaks and the rest. The police were there, all the prison services were there,
and so
even looking at
Mowak ni hwan nyina Ghana high wa ha 26 even 6 March kramo ko march police fo nim nyom ya from day 1 bo mo nje we you be kan me ba be kan ye be cheme menka.
One thing they should be doing is that anytime there is a political activity going on, there should be police also having coverage and finding ways to record whatever is taking place there. Because many at times I see that when the thing happens, then we blame the police, and then there is no proof. But then we always bring the problem to their doorstep. So they should be on top of the game.
New Day is a show that gets priority to viewer participation, and so we'd want to add your voice to the topic up for discussion. Log on to our social media platforms. On Facebook, it's News on TV3, and on Twitter, it's our News on TV3, or hashtag TV3 New Day. Thanks for watching, and this has been Daily Rant.